safari, nilimwacha wangu pekee. Nilipofika kumbe safari, chukua kalamu na kusema nimemwacha wangu peke yake. Sikujua siku ya kurudi, lakini mpenzi usitie shaka, ni lazima nitarudi. Thank you.
As Raila Odinga is being laid to rest today, we must face one harsh reality, that he represents all of us. From how he walked into Ruto's trap, to how he was lied to, promise by promise, until the day when this prophecy was fulfilled.
Ile kazi moja tu nimebaki naye ni kutembeza huyu mtu mpaka Bondo aende akae nyumbani. Na atafika nyumbani bila kujua.
Today, that statement is no longer a political insult. It is reality. Raila is on his final journey to Bondo, not as a towering figure of the opposition politics, but as a man whose political kingdom has been violently contested and possibly taken.
Kati unaongea mambo yangu Sifuna, ujue mimi ndio mwanzilishi wa ODM. So
if you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
Round the Bay of Mexico, where the sun shines daily on the mountaintop,
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountaintop.
Across Kenya and beyond, one name is trending: Githinji.
So guys, nimetoka X na nikaamua kuangalia trending because today a lot has happened and I wanted to see ni nini na trend kwa a lot, Napata hapo at number 3 ni Githinji. Kashanga hai, Githinji no, who is Githinji? Who can be Githinji? Nikaamua kufinya hapo. Yani sasa mnaita sasa mnaita masko Githinji. Ati job done. Now go home Githinji.
Which is Kikuyu for the slaughterer. Kenyans are not just accusing Ruto of betrayal. They are accusing him of executing the final phase of a mission he began years ago, to remove Raila from the equation and seize control of his kingdom. Ruto's journey against Raila was never about defeating him in elections. No, Ruto knew Raila could not be defeated traditionally. Instead, he developed a strategy: neutralization by dismantling his political oxygen. And there were 3 phases to this. Phase 1, financial seduction and strategic praise.
Nasema hapa leo, sitaki mambo ya handshake.
Na hawa watu nitawakalia ngumu.
Kasongo yeye, Mombali nanga. Kasongo mbona wewe?
Jana nimeunda serikali ya kuunganisha Wakenya wote.
Ruto positioned himself not as an enemy, but as a friend. He entered Raila's space, carefully building trust, presenting himself as a fellow victim of the system. A system that had for many years marginalized small communities.
Hii Kenya haitakuwa Kenya ya watu wakubwa peke yao. Itakuwa Kenya ya kila mtu.
Behind closed doors, he called Raila Bamba. In public, he praised his struggle. But internally, he calculated, to rule Kenya uncontested, Raila must be neutralized, not beaten.
Ile kazi moja tu nimebaki naye ni kutembeza huyu mtu mpaka Bondo aende akae nyumbani.
Then there is phase 2, which includes the failed AUC candidacy.
This time round, it is the opportunity for East Africa to produce the chair of the Africa Union.
Ruto pushed Raila into the African Union Commission race, not out of admiration, but out of strategic necessity.
When Raila was the AU Special Envoy on Infrastructure, one of the first things William Ruto did was to write to the AU to demand that Raila Odinga be removed as the Special Envoy of the AU on Infrastructure. Then now you go back to them and ask them, can you please make this man the chairman of the same commission? I mean, it's ridiculous.
He campaigned hard, spent over 6 billion shillings to secure endorsements, and lobbied more aggressively for Raila than he did for his own campaigns. Why? Because if Raila exited Kenya for Addis Ababa, Ruto would finally control the Nyanza vote, the Western Corridor, and the national opposition vacuum. But that plan failed. Raila lost the bid. The inheritance Ruto was preparing to take was still in Raila's hands. Then there's phase 3, the political marriage, which was the final trap.
Tumepata nafasi chini ya uongozi wa Daktari William Ruto. Hawa Jaluo
wamekaribishwa kwa serikali na tuko tayari kufanya na William Ruto, tukingoja wakati tutapata nafasi hiyo. Kwa wakati huu sisi hatuna yeyote anataka kusimama rais mpaka mwaka 2032.
When Raila agreed to work with Ruto in 2024, thinking it would secure his legacy, he unknowingly signed his own political death warrant. Ruto had successfully isolated Raila from his traditional base. ODM leaders followed Ruto's money. The same leaders who called Ruto a dictator were suddenly praising him as a statesman.
William Ruto, tumonyeshe alama ya tutam pale nyuma. Hey. Your Excellency, mimi nikupa shukrani tu. Sitaki kusema zaidi hapa, nikwambie hawa watu wa Mombasa ni watu waungwana, wakishasema wanaenda.
Raila was being emptied from within.
Na aliniambia hii mzee wachia mimi.
Then there is the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who warned Raila openly.
You call everybody, hata hii mzee yetu, Tinga, atamgonga. Hiyo mzee, atamchanganya, wewe utaona.
But Raila thought he was too big to be eliminated. He believed Ruto needed him for legitimacy. Instead, Kenyans now believe that Ruto needed Raila close so that he could pull the final plug quietly.
Tukisikia breaking news yoyote Ruto, utatuambia baba ameenda wapi? Na ni kwa nini amekujoin tu? Hata mwaka ijaisha na ameenda.
Because after Raila joined Ruto, Luo leaders who were once fearless became silent. ODM governors switched loyalties overnight. And Raila, for the first time in decades, appeared politically useless. And today, Raila has gone back to Bondo, not as a political kingmaker, but as a fallen general.
Ile kazi moja tu nimebaki naye ni kutembeza huyu mtu mpaka Bondo aende akae nyumbani. Ndio? Ama namna gani? Tutamtembeza na atafika nyumbani bila kujua.
Kenyans across social media, and especially X, are not even debating this. They are declaring it. That Raila did not die, he was removed. That Ruto has finally achieved what no president has done before, neutralizing Raila permanently.
Tukimaliza kuzika baba, Ruto utatuambia nini umefanyia Raila?
Whether this is true or not, this perception is now the most powerful political force in Kenya. It's shaping opinions, fueling anger, and sowing fear.
Raila Odinga, this is the second time the voice of God separate yourself from William Samoei Ruto. You have up to June this year, 6 months exactly from now, separate yourself from William Ruto. If you don't, what will happen after that? Don't blame anyone.
At that time, people laughed. Today, they are calling it a prophecy fulfilled. This is no longer about Raila. This is about the future of Kenya. With now Raila gone, who holds the state accountable? Who speaks for the oppressed? Who can stop Ruto from consolidating all political power? Raila was the last wall. That wall has fallen, and now a chilling reality is setting in. If Ruto could do this to Raila, what can he do to the rest of us?
Unanisikia? Yeah. Unanisikia? Simama nifanyike serikali. Yes. Mkule ama uongo? Ukweli. Mkule ama uongo? Ukweli. Baba nifanyike kwa serikali. Lakini sisi ndio tuangalie. Tu maintain kwa serikali. Anatuingiza ndani. Na tukitoka ni nini tunatafuta? Unavuta nini? Na tukitoka hakuna kitu yetu tunapata. Hatutapata hii Kenya tena. Wajaluo.
Round the Bay of Mexico, where the sun shines daily on the mountaintop.
Ruto may believe that this is his moment of total victory. He may think that the road to 2027 is now clear. But history teaches us one thing. When a leader is feared more than respected, when citizens believe that their destiny is being stolen, revolutions are born. This is not the end of a chapter. This is the beginning of a storm. And the name at the center of it all is Githinji. The young people of this country have decided, after laying their hero to rest, Githinji must go.
He also, how when Odinga mentioned all the nicknames that Kenyans had given Baba out of love, pure love, respect and reverence and honor. Ingekuwa ni ile familia nyingine wangekuwa nasemaje? You know, Kenyans went from calling him the hustler to the butcher to Zakayo to Mwizi to El Chapo to Kasongo. Sasa tumefika Githinji.
Siku alikuwa anataka kwenda EU, nikamuuliza agenda yako na hii mzee ni gani? Anasema acha hii mzee nitapanga yeye. Hii mzee nitapanga yeye kidogo kidogo, peleke EU nini nichukue ODM, and I can see it is happening. So wewe Bwana Tinga, you are listening to people who have experience with that man. Sababu wewe ni mzee wetu na uliumia, we want to give you a small tip. Huyo mtu achana naye.
William Ruto anaweza kuwa anapenda song gani? Ama anakuwa anapenda musician gani? Musician naye sijui, but song mimi najua. Murder she wrote, murder he wrote. Na. Murder he wrote, murder he wrote. Na. Githinji, watu wanauliza Githinji. Githinji, I think Githinji kwa Kisaperi inamaanisha nini? A butcher, right?
Thank you, Kenya. God bless you all. God bless the Republic. God bless Baba's legacy. Long, the king is dead, but long live the crown. Thank you.
Subscribe.